Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. How are you guys all doing? I hope that you guys all have a beautiful day. Welcome to part 2 of this series. If you have not came from part 1, go ahead and check that out because that is extra information regarding this reading overall for the Libra new moon. I give you a little bit more insights about what is happening with the astrological events and planetary alignments, as well as spirit animal totems that I have been receiving on this journey, angel numbers and numerology, and symbolisms as such. So there's a lot of cool information that came out in part 1. It is a no tool read and it's just pure channeling. Okay, so if you're interested in that and you're not interested in the whole tarot thing, go ahead and check that out. And also this reading will make a lot more sense if you check out part 1 of this series. Okay, I am combining both the masculine and the feminine into one reading today. Usually I will split it up, but today I decided to combine both. So happy Libra new moon, by the way, and it is Mercury retrograde. So a lot happening right now. All the texts that I will be using are listed down below in the description box as always, as well as my links to my Instagram and previous videos. Thank you so much for watching, as well as newcomers who came along. Thank you to anybody who has subscribed and liked my videos and who has showed support, as well as commenting. Okay, it really is appreciated. Thank you. It is a general reading, so take what resonates and throw the rest. When I say masculine and feminine, we are both. It's important to focus on both, but predominantly you share one energy predominantly. So say for instance you're masculine and feminine, but you predominantly have the feminine like qualities, which is the intuitive side, the one that's more spiritual, the one that has awakened possibly first on this journey. And if you are more of the exhibitor of the masculine side, you possibly woke up just a little bit later than your divine feminine. You are more of the practical sense, the more logical, the more grounded person of this journey. Okay, and it's important to balance out both. So whatever energy that you predominantly hold is the one that you have. Right here on this side is going to be the feminine side, and right here on the right is going to be the masculine. So this will be feminine to masculine, and this will be masculine to feminine. So to pay attention to which side that you're predominantly on. So if you're a feminine, you want messages from your masculine or whatnot, or if it has to do with the feminine side, this will be it right here. Vice versa, masculine. Okay, I mentioned astrology signs. It doesn't have to be within your chart. However, it's very important to check out your birth chart if you're interested, both tropical and Vedic. If you're interested to know what your sun, moon, or rising sign is, that would be very helpful, but it's not needed. It's not necessary, okay? It's just if you're into the whole astrology thing, okay? So just want to make mention of that. So I think I got everything. So I'm going to go ahead and use this as an indicator. So this is the Chariot. I'm going to talk a little bit. I'm asking a little bit more about generally what's going on with this journey right now, currently for both. So I'm just reading for both right now. Also, it's been very windy. We've been having a lot of windstorms happening, so a lot of positive transformation are really coming through right now. And also for me, wind and rain, or represents old energy being pushed out or shoved out. So at the bottom of the deck, we have the Nine of Cups here, which is Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy. Okay, it's about meditating, grounding. I did say that the Venus, which is the representation of the divine feminine energy within us, are right now in the sign of Virgo, which is about getting grounded with the earth. This can represent self-love, self-care, really focusing on yourself, not worrying about anything, okay? You could have a familiar, or you like cats of that sort, or you could be seeing cats as a sign or a spirit animal of this journey. It's about gaining independence and enjoying your time to yourself. You could also have some Cancer within the chart as well, okay? So right here, what came out for both masculine and feminine, I wanted a little bit to do with the journey for the Libra new moon. We had the Chariot fly out. If you've been seeing the number 7 recently or lately, or 717707, that could represent the forward movement of this journey, as well as you guys are on the right path. And if you feel like you're confused and you're not on the right path for whatnot, and you feel like, oh, should I go this way or that way, or if you're caught in a crossroad like energy, whether it's you don't know where to go as far as your next step was career wise or romance wise or whatnot, you're pretty much asking spirit, now what? Like, what's my next step? What's my next move? It's using your intuition at best, and kind of going about with your inner guidance, going with your heart, and that's the direction you should be going, okay? Or that I would suggest to go. However, okay, whichever way that you choose, Spirit says, it's no wrong or right way. Okay, so it's like, really, there's no need for you to be in your mind or caught up in your mind if you are, okay, emotionally or physically or mentally right now, just caught up in two ways or two directions. It could be that you are focusing on too much all at once and that you need to focus on one thing at a time rather than focusing on everything all at once, because that creates some form of confusion or chaos. So it's just like, once you choose a direction or a way, it is the right path to go, because all paths will lead you to the right path that you're supposed to be on. Okay, so it's like any detours that you feel like you're taking on this journey, even if it may take longer to get there or shorter, it does not matter, because time is an illusion. So you're just going to get to your given destination. It just, you're taking little detours or whatnot is what I'm seeing. Right here we have the Lovers, which is 6 energy. So you guys could be seeing 6s, 616 or 606, 666, which is the representation of love. And you could be seeing a sequence of moving on up to 6, 7, you know. This is also 5, 6, 7. So we have the 5 of Swords right here, which is about conflict. Okay, it could be because someone is crying or whatnot. So it could be that you're going through some form of conflicting energy when it comes to this Lovers energy. So it could be karmic energy that are outside of the connection, people, places, and things, whether friend connection, whether family, whether it's a lover outside of this connection right now. Karmically, there's a lot of changes happening around that scope. Okay, so if you've been dealing with any form of energetic vampires or karmic things outside of this connection, that would be coming to a close or to an end for sure. Also, it could mean that if you feel like right, how this artist depicts the 5 of Swords is normally there's 2 people who are like walking away defeated, but these 2 people are looking here concerned about what this person is doing. Okay, it could mean that maybe there's people looking on what you're doing on this journey, or this journey may not make sense to them. Okay, it could mean that possibly when you make this choice when it comes to romance wise, right? Because the divine masculines, I feel like, want to, like, especially if they want to leave their karmic situations, as well as the feminines wanting to leave their karmic situations, person, place, or thing, in order to embark on this new journey right here, which is the Lovers right here, finding balance. There might be some anxiety or mental turmoil that may be coming up to the surface right now, not knowing what to do. So I'm feeling like there's a lot of mental anguish happening, or it could be that there was some form of loss in the past when it comes to the Lovers energy. I'm also feeling a lot of Gemini coming through right here. So this is Gemini. Okay, so there's a sequence of 5, 6, 7 moving on up to the next phase in life, which is, it's great. I'm gonna go ahead and clarify just a little bit more about the Chariot. Can you give me a clarification for the Chariot? Oh, energy. Yes. Okay, so Death. So if you've, let me see for a little second. Let me get a clarification for the Lovers. Clarification for the Lovers. Okay, yes. Clarification for the 5 of Swords. Clarification for the, oh my gosh, 3 hit out. Okay. So 8 of Pentacles, the Empress, and the Queen of Wands. Oh my gosh, guys. Okay, so, okay, you'll see why I'm freaking out. So we had the Death card as a clarification for the Chariot, okay, and I wanted to clarify that there is an ending point coming through right now. So I feel like there was a massive transformation or an ending that happened within both of your lives, whether it's the feminine or the masculine, and one has to be let loose or to cut free. So it means that the new things that you're trying to bring in your life requires for you to let go of the old. So right now, there's any karmic ties that you may be having within the past, like especially if you have energetic cords that are attached to people, places, and things that no longer serve you, that will be cut off right now. So 13 is also a lucky number, by the way. So 13, especially for if you kind of like, I feel like if you guys practice some form of witchcraft or any form of magic or manifestation, law of attraction, whatever it may be that you identify with, I feel like right now it is a lucky number, especially for you guys, about how like Scorpio is coming through in the mix right now as far as transformation, which is Pluto. Okay, and Gemini is this Mercury energy, which is all about that people, places, and things being brought back to the past. So anything that you know that was dead at one point is being brought up in order to be addressed, to be balanced out, because the Two of Pentacles that I pulled out here, which is clarification for the lovers, which is finding balance. Okay, so it's all about like making decisions. It could be juggling as well, like juggling a decision when it comes to love. Okay, so what I mean by that, it means that if you are connected, or if you know for sure that your masculine or feminine has someone outside of this connection that is a karmic soulmate, that will be put to rest for sure, because 3 cards came out right here, which is the 8 of Pentacles, the Empress, and the Queen of Wands. And oh my gosh, guys, that is such a beautiful set right now. So you could have Taurus, Libra within the chart, or it could be Aries, Leo, Sagittarius within the chart. So there's a lot. There's air energy, Gemini. I'm feeling Scorpio, Leo, and Libra and Taurus. So 8 of Pentacles, which is about, you know, hard work. All your hard work will pay off in the end. So anything that you feel like was a loss in the past beforehand, whether it was a past lover, whether it was a financial burden that happened, a financial loss, whatever it may be in the past, maybe there was miscommunication or an argument that happened in the past that kind of created this ending, or this situation that happened, but it needed to end in order for a new beginning to start. Okay, for the scales to balance out, which is a good sign in my opinion. So right now it's like building from the ground up, is what I was saying for the feminines that are in the house of Virgo, which is Venus. So I did say Venus right now, which is the Empress card. Libra and Taurus is in the house of Virgo. So divine feminines, you're learning to build from the ground up, whether it was a situation where you had an argument or a fight with your divine masculine and it created some form of separation, or if it was a miscommunication of some sort, or maybe not some nice words were exchanged between the both. All of that will start to balance out. Also, for me, it represents someone is pregnant or wanting to give birth to this brand new beginning. So divine feminines are fertile. Okay, also there's this dog and this cat. I did say I've been seeing dogs and cats. If you guys have seen my part 1 of the series, you'll know what I'm talking about, which represents loyalty and a lot of fertility energy, which is that sexual energy that I was feeling, especially with the Queen of Wands being right next to it. This is a lot of passionate, fiery, fertile energy. Okay, so divine feminines could be you see the wand right here, the magician energy. They're about to create some form of abundance or reap the rewards that they sow. So especially with this fruit being right here, so there's like a lot of fruitful abundance that is coming through for you both. Okay, if you guys are seeing dragons are a form of protection, or highest form of protection. It could mean that with all this fire energy that I mentioned before within the beginning of October as well as September, is all being blown out or blown away with this wind energy, that air energy that's coming through. Okay, Spirit is also saying with this smoke energy, go ahead and smudge your space or smudge yourself if possible, because I'm seeing a lot of smoke being depicted right now with all of this. So there might be some smoke and mirrors, maybe some foggy situations, not seeing clearly as much, but it could also represent needing to protect yourself around your space, and try to smudge if you can, like with some sage. Mugwort is great. Burning Palo Santo, lavender, whatever it may be, to clear your space, I see more so. But this red energy means that you guys are definitely getting rooted and grounded. You guys are coming into your own. You're being the Empress, which is all queens into one. And also the Queen of Wands represents someone who is a go-getter, someone that is not afraid, that is in their power, someone that is very confident. Her solar plexus is on point. Very magical that this journey is happening right now, so it's really a wonderful thing. Okay, so love it, love it, love it, love the energy. Okay, yes, at the bottom of the deck we have the Tower card. Yes, so this is the energy I was referring to. So this wind energy and all of that is being blown out. So the Tower is a great representation of something falling and crumbling away in order for the new to start. So again, Scorpio energy, a lot of Scorpio. So you know, I'm not surprised to see the Tower card with the Death card, because normally the Tower card and the Death card are always around one another. So this is like the old coming out, knocking out, which is like possibly this energy right here. The confusion, the loss, okay, the anguish, okay? And if there was a karmic situation where the divine masculine possibly are with a someone like a karmic soulmate outside of this relationship, it's also important not to take it so personally as well, okay? And to focus on thyself and to nurture thyself, okay? More so than paying attention to what's being shown on the outside, okay? Because for me, it seems that if there was a third-party situation of some sorts in the past, no longer will that be. That will be let go and released, okay? I did mention of Cancer energy earlier, especially with this pregnancy right here. It could mean that maybe there was arguments within the home with the mother, or maybe disagreements with, you know, family. When it comes to family, could be the mother of the children type of thing. So feel more so this is for the divine feminine aspect. I feel like more so that there would be kids or fertility or possible family energy in the future, okay, for the both of you. Like older to have kids and you don't need kids, or you guys already have kids of your own and you share kids, it just means that you guys are coming together as a unit, possibly with animals, or, you know, it could be just you both, you know, as a family. So I feel more so like you guys are gaining your courage and your strength back after this time period of death and feeling complete bleh, okay? But this old thing that like in the past are being confused or, you know, caught in confusion is being put to rest, is what Spirit is saying. So it's a good thing. Now I'm gonna go ahead and use the energy oracle right here for a confirmation about both. So I'm going to go ahead and move this. I did state that there was some energy of releasing of anger, resentment, any form of fiery like energy. So this Queen of Wands for me represents like all of that is like being put to rest as well. So any form of fiery like energies that are like stored within the sacral chakra is what Spirit is saying is definitely being blown out. Root, sacral, and solar plexus are all being cleared out right now. So feminines, what are going on with the feminines currently? And then masculines, what is going on with the masculines currently? I'm gonna pull one for each one, okay? Okay, at the bottom of the deck, we have Archangel Michael. Yes, okay, so 35. So Archangel Michael, definitely if you were working with that or connecting with 444 energy, angelic beings, I did say root chakra, sacral, and solar plexus. Oh my God. So all of that is being cleared out right now, okay? And definitely cut out, especially from his sword. So that sword energy, a lot of air, windy energy being blown out. Okay, as I say that, there's a big gust of wind. Okay, so Archangel Michael is definitely learning to cut some energetic cords that need to be cut out from the past, as well as helping to clear out that throat chakra, helping with communication on both ends. And they're definitely helping to protect this energy, protect you. So I did call upon Archangel Michael to come protect this reading and this energy before I started as well. So it's really beautiful to get confirmation that he is here with us. So that's a great sign. So first and foremost, I'm gonna do the feminine. Wow, number 29, 11 reduces to 11 or a 2. So definitely finding balance or balance being restored. You guys are doing a lot of shadow work, I see. So divine feminines are learning to balance out their shadow self as well as their light self together and realizing that they're whole. I'm also seeing lotuses right here, which represents you guys are the lotus. You guys are going through that dark, muddy phase and you guys are about to emerge fairly soon. For me, this also represents, I think, a, what is it, third quarter moon or first quarter moon, either, I think it's one of those. Like you guys are going through a big massive state of transformation. You guys could be focusing on worldly causes as well. Definitely healing for sure, helping to heal the world, knowing your life purpose. So divine feminines. I'm also seeing that you guys Could be earth angels. All right. That's another thing. Like, you guys identify with earth angels. I feel like you guys are definitely coming into terms with that, and how you're here to help Mother Gaia. So something to do with Mother Gaia and the healing, to help heal of Mother Gaia. So you guys are definitely focusing on your life purpose, and that is a great thing. So divine masculines are, wow, 3, blossoming abundance. Okay, good. I did state of abundance. So right now they are going through this abundant like stage of, you know, transformation. They are reaping the rewards as well. And say, for instance, if they were having, I did say that I was seeing gold. So this gold coins, or just gold in general, a lot of gold energy is coming forth to the divine masculine as a gift or a present from the universe, as for the hard work that they've been working on in the background. So right now, they're reaping the rewards that, you know, is owed to them. Okay, especially if they were dealing with any form of financial loss in the past. They're definitely, like I said, like the Empress energy, reaping the rewards. Okay, very fertile time. 3 and also is a very fertile energy, and it's also a number for ascended masters coming through. And then 11 is a very sacral and spiritual number. So divine feminines are going through another massive spiritual awakening right now, and that's really good. Go ahead and pull spirit animal wise, what type of spirit animals that you guys are sending to one another as a sign. Okay, I love doing this, like asking one spirit animal what spirit animal that you guys are both sending. Last time it was a bear, I believe, and the other was a wombat spirit, but this time I'm going to see what they want to send to both. So divine feminine, what spirit animal are you trying to send to the divine masculine for this journey? I heard a rain in my right ear. I mean, divine masculine, what are you trying to send to your divine feminine for this journey as far as spirit animal wise? What animal are you sending to your feminine? The bottom of the deck we have for both of you guys is a grasshopper spirit. Take a leap of faith. A 30, a lot of 3 energy. Wow, guys. So grasshopper is a good luck sign of the forward movement of this journey movement, moving forward. And grasshopper is kind of like that cricket energy. They say it's a really good luck sign when you're seeing crickets or grasshoppers in general. Okay, so that also can represent the abundance right now that is going for the masculine side. So, okay, all right. So right now, the divine feminines are sending to the divine masculines as a spirit animal is the snake. Oh, yes. So 55, so 555 energy, conflict that comes with change. So again, the divine feminines are sending to divine masculines, time to heal. Okay, so divine masculines, pay attention to the synchronicities 555 as well as snakes, because it is a representation of the fact that the Kundalini awakening is happening. This right here is that root chakra, the sacral, the solar plexus, and the heart right now going up to the throat. So the Kundalini awakening is happening at this current point in time for the divine feminine extremely on their time. But if it is also affecting you, divine masculine, it's letting you know that you know, give yourself some time to heal, especially if you're going through that Kundalini awakening right now. So sometimes the ascension symptoms can be quite hectic, so give yourself time and be patient, and don't rush the healing process as much. Okay, be very aware of your surroundings, divine masculines, like who you're surrounding yourself with, person, place, or thing. It does not matter, whatever it may be. Just be very aware about your surroundings and who you surround yourself with, for sure, because that 5 energy reminds me of the 5 of swords right here, which is that conflict energy. So if you're experiencing any form of conflict within your life, divine feminines are saying give yourself some time to heal and to step away from that energy as much as you can. Okay, so perfect. All right, and then positive changes are coming and heading your way as well. All right, so as a spirit animal, divine masculines to divine feminine, what are you sending? A butterfly. Oh my goodness. So divine feminines, number 11. So a lot of 11 energy, okay, for the feminine. So 11, spiritual awakening, spiritual union as well. Okay, but this also reduces to a 2, so definitely finding balance. So divine feminines, they are sending butterfly spirits. Transformation is beautiful. So I did state there was a massive transformation that was happening right now. Oh, I love this. There's like butterflies in this picture, and then there's butterflies in here. So I love how cohesive this is. So it's also a sign from your masculine divine feminine to have faith during this time or point of transformation. It's so funny because both the snake and the butterfly both shed something necessary in order to become the being that they are. So it's kind of funny right now that you guys are both having these choice of animals. Okay. Butterflies or snakes can be quite significant. You could be born in the year of the snake. That could be a thing. Someone could be born in the year of snake. As far as the Chinese zodiac, but the butterfly right here represents the divine masculines coming out of the cocoon. Okay, it also represents they see you as a butterfly as well. You guys are definitely witnessing each other's transformation, and it's really beautiful. I really love that. So divine feminines, pay attention. If you're seeing butterflies, that is a sign from your divine masculine, letting you know that they're around, that they are awakening, that they are coming into their own. This is that air energy, which is all about the Gemini. I'm feeling more so Libra as well, Aquarius as well, but right here is more so the earth energy, like I stated before, which is a hunting type factor, which is funny because snakes do hunt. Okay, the hunter moon is coming, so the world, this could represent the moon cycles as well, something to do with the hunter moon. Okay, it has to do with that. All right, and I kind of want to go a little bit more in depth about astrologically what's going on for both. So feminine, masculine, masculine to feminine. What are you sending as far as astrologically wise messages through astrology? So at the bottom of the deck we have, what do you need to release? The waning moon. Yes. So what is it that we need to release? Because it is the time of heal and as well as transformation. You know, the butterfly for me represents this death card right here, as well as that tower card that we witnessed earlier. It is that Scorpio energy. So it is that butterfly as well as snake energy as well. Okay, so it's about releasing karmically people, places, and things that no longer serve you. Okay, so it's kind of like shedding off the old layer of a snake, or coming out of the cocoon and leaving the past behind as far as that goes. So you guys are marrying each other. You guys are both releasing at this current point in time, and that is pretty cool. So right here we're gonna have, I'm gonna do the masculines first. So masculine to feminine, what are you sending astrological wise? Surrender to the divine, full moon. So okay, this is what I was talking about, the happening towards the end of the month. So divine masculines are saying to divine feminine, they're learning to surrender to the divine. Look, they're learning to surrender to the transformation right now and learning how change can be beautiful. Okay, because butterflies are all about change too. Lotuses are about change as well. Okay, so you guys are definitely coming into your own and you're learning to let go. Remember the releasing factor. Okay, so if they were fighting this journey beforehand, they're no longer going to be fighting it any longer. Okay, they're learning to release and let go of the past, whether person, place, or thing. Okay, another thing that they're sending to the divine feminine is hold. Oh my gosh, they keep getting this card for divine masculines. Hold your vision. For me, this kind of reminds me of this card right here. So, okay, so there could be like some form of progress right now that's being made, I feel, but hold your vision represents a plan being put together right now at this current point in time, so that's a good thing. So right now they're learning to surrender, and which is great, because I did say the more that you fight the current earlier in my part 1, the more painful it is. So they're learning to surrender to their emotions state. They're learning to also put into practicality some practical ways in which they can approach this situation. Okay, so they have some goals in mind that they're learning to set off right now, and they're reaching those goals because of the abundance coming through for them. Okay, also healing for me represents that for divine feminines, they're stating that you're realizing how much of a healer you are and how you're here to help heal the world, for sure. So you guys are definitely finding your purpose in that. So divine feminine and divine masculine astrologically, a new romantic cycle begins. New moon in Libra, guys. It is Libra new moon, right? Okay. Oh my gosh, guys, it is the Libra new moon today, and it's also the season of Libra. So it's so funny how this is all lining up right now, and this is the Libra new moon reading. So it's so cool that this came out. So if you're seeing sevens, like 7th house energy, that could be why. Okay, and I did say scales. I've been seeing a lot of scales, which is about the balancing right now, bringing balance to the world. Also, romantic cycle can represent that you guys were healing during a point that you probably were affected in the past. If divine feminines, if you dealt with past karmic relationships or catalysts or karmics of that sort, or maybe a broken heart within the past, you're now learning to be more receptive and open to this new beginning that's coming towards you, and that's a great sign. Okay, so definitely romance is heading your way, divine feminine, in some form, whether it's friends or whether it's finding love within yourself, or whether it's finding love within family, more healing of the family. So if you've had issues with the family, that would be starting to balance out into heal, or friendships or any type of love relationships in the past. Also, the relationship that you have with yourself or your twin is going to be healed or balanced out. Oh my gosh, guys, I'm so fucking happy. Oh my god, the blue moon, believe in the impossible. No fucking way, guys. Oh my gosh, I did say that the blue moon and the hunter moon, no way. So the 31st, if you guys are coming from part 1, you know exactly what I'm talking about. But towards the end, on October 31st, we are having the blue moon as well as the hunter moon. Okay, so I'm just really fucking happy right now. The blue moon has everything to do with what's going on right now astrologically, event wise. So it's really cool how the planetary alignments and the lunar cycles are all panning out right now as a confirmation. So believe in the impossible. Also, this cold front right here with the snow energy could be a cold winter depending on where you're at. Okay, within this year, or it could mean that around the blue moon, from the new moon in Libra all the way to the blue moon, all of that, you're going to be witnessing a massive transformation. The divine masculines are working to surrendering, and they're also telling divine feminines to learn to surrender as well. Okay, and to hold your vision on, you know, whatever life purpose that you were here or set out to do. It could also, Libra represents contracts, so as well, it's about recognizing the soul contracts that you have within this lifetime, as well as breaking those old soul contracts that need to be let go of. So like I said, if you guys are doing any type of cord releasement or cord attachment or releasing, that's really what Archangel Michael's job is, coming through to help clear that out and to bring balance. Okay, so I want to know a little bit more about specifically, oh goodness gracious, oh my gosh, guys. I did not mean to do that, but the soulmate card popped out. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna keep this out here just for the both of you guys because I wanted to come out. 14 also reduces to a 5, so that 5 energy right now, that positive change happening. You guys are always together in spirit. So soulmate, whoa. Okay, so also, embracing from behind could be a thing. You could be feeling your divine masculine or your counterpart near you a lot more in spirit lately, especially with these astrological signs. And also, they're stating on October 31st, where the blue moon happens, the veil is a lot thinner. The station game is a lot more potent, as well as your gifts can become more potent. Okay, wow, that was a big gust of wind. So, Yep, there's a lot of transformation happening right now, guys. So separately, what are you guys healing at this current point in time? The veil is thinner, okay, as I was saying, and you guys are heal this dynamic or this soulmate relationship that you guys both have. Okay, so I pulled for the feminine, and so I'm gonna see what's healing right now for the masculines. What are you specifically healing at this current point in time? Divine masculines, what are you working on? Okay. At the bottom of the deck, we have the hole in the soul. Yes, so the heart chakra, guys, are definitely being activated. You guys are feeling like there's a part missing, especially during if you guys are in physical separation. But just letting you know that physical separation is quite necessary, and it's also a time of healing as well. So feel this is kind of like a blessing in disguise. So when you are in separation, it does give you guys both time to heal and to transform into your best self, because that is the goal. That's the whole hold your vision for, is to transform into your best self. So right now, the divine masculines are becoming that king, queen, or emperor, empress, high priestess, or high priest that you want them to be. But I feel like more so it's that emperor, empress type of mode. Okay, so divine feminines, you guys, what are you healing specifically? Oh, guys, you guys, okay, I love how I said healing. Okay, 21 and 5. So you guys are healing sadness. I did state that divine feminines, the Venus is in the house of Virgo, and Virgo sometimes deals with tendencies of depression. And I feel like divine feminines, you guys are definitely dealing with some form of depression or sadness on this journey, some form of loss. You're healing that broken heart that you feel, especially if you guys are in physical separation. So I'm just letting you guys know that, you know, I'm giving you a big hug from far away, from wherever you guys are. I'm really giving you a big hug and letting you know that everything will be all right, to shine your light. Okay, I'm also saying that you guys are doing a wonderful job keeping the light on. You guys are the light. Okay, even through all the sadness and the tears, you still manage to keep this fiery, passionate like energy that you have right here. You see this right here? So you guys are creating miracles alone, but at the same time, you guys are learning to transmute this sadness and healing through sadness, through art. So I see right here, this painting right here, you guys could be more so focused on creation. Like I said, you guys are the magician. You guys are possibly getting more into painting or artistry, or some form of healing your pain through some form of art, whether it's ceramics, whether it's painting, whether it's digital art, whether it's whatever you deem as art. Okay, photography, it could be any creative endeavors. Even tarot is a form of art as well. So whatever it is that you feel called to or guided to, transmute that pain and that sadness into creative endeavors. Okay, and definitely that will help balance out and create this romantic cycle to come through. Okay, because definitely this energy, the healing, time to heal is what is going on. So from now on to the blue moon that's happening, from the full moon, you guys are coming to terms about the past. You guys are reminiscing about the past and letting go of that. You're surrendering to the past, because no amount of pain can change it. You're accepting it, and then you're learning to move forward. Okay, what you feel like you may have lost is only a room for a new beginning, and just letting you know that your soulmate is always with you. This is what Spirit's literally trying to depict right here, especially with this coming out first and foremost. So divine masculines are focused on healing, wow, their inner child. So yes, they're focused on doing a lot of inner child healing, especially when I started feeling children in the beginning, something to do with children. Your divine masculine doesn't even have to have children. It could mean that they are definitely getting in tune with their inner child, and if they have carried a lot of burdens or trauma regarding their past, like PTSD or any type of form of childhood abuse or childhood, I don't know, whatever their upbringing was, that is being brought up to the surface to be addressed right now. And if you guys are seeing frogs, I did mention frogs in the past about how that is a representation of cleaning out house. So divine masculines are definitely getting in tune of letting go of the past. They're surrendering right now. They're going into that that mode, that cocoon phase, possibly that hermit mode, in order to transform. So it's a great sign. Okay, and another thing that they're healing is selling out. Whoa. And then the heart is like dragged out. Okay, so selling out could also represent self-sabotage. It could represent that at one point maybe they were selling out their happiness for something or someone that wasn't for them. So say for instance, if they are settling, that is also a form of selling out, meaning that, you know, obviously you know you deserve better, yet you still will self-sabotage that out of childhood issues or trauma or wounds in order to, you know, fulfill yourself in that way. So it could mean like right here, I'm also seeing that there's a black feather rather than a hole. So I did state that I was getting feathers or black crow feathers as a sign from the divine masculine. So this is another confirmation. Divine masculines are definitely like sending messages through that they're now no longer selling out their happiness for the sake of other people's happiness. They're learning to get in tune and in touch with what makes them happy at the end of the day and what fulfills them at the end of the day, what makes their inner child happy. So if they were selling out when it comes to maybe financial reasons, like selling out their worth or not realizing their worth or settling for something less, they're learning to let that go as well. I love that. I'm going to go ahead and get some separate love messages for each. So if at one point they're saying, if your divine masculine was selling out to lower vibrational energy and fear-based mentalities, no longer will they be doing that, and they're surrendering to this soulmate energy, okay, which is, so basically you guys, you guys are doing a lot of healing, inner healing right now. At the bottom of the deck, we have, whoa, sexual union, guys. Honor the place in one another where you are one internal soul, for there you will find true bliss. Oh my gosh, I was feeling that 11-11 energy, guys, which is that union, sacred union. Also, sexual energy could be the kundalini that's happening. So a lot of sacral chakra, sexual energy within your dreams, within the spiritual sense. Also, this Queen of Wands and Empress card can represent a lot of sexual energy being exchanged between you two, okay? How you guys want to pretty much be inside one another's essence, inside each other's energies, okay? You guys want to integrate. So feminine to masculine love notes are forgiveness. Stop focusing your energy on past events, for life is too precious to waste. You create your reality by what you think, dream, and imagine. So I did say that if you guys been seeing the flowers, spider lily from part 1, flowers of that sort, it's so funny because she's holding a bouquet of flowers right here, and a hummingbird is right there. Also, you could be seeing hummingbirds as a sign of this journey of sweetness and peace being brought back into this journey at if there was point where there was none. But I see that forgiveness, and it's about true freedom and letting go. So divine feminines are focusing on forgiving and letting go, saying to divine masculines to focus on forgiveness of the past as well, to let go of any type of grudges or resentments on this journey, okay? I know how hard that may be. You do it in your own time. But however, nothing, like I said, will be gained from holding on to anger or past grudges or resentment. So it's important to forgive yourself. So divine feminines are learning to incorporate forgiveness into their life, and that's beautiful. So divine feminine to divine masculine, be aware of what you're projecting, for the qualities you admire in one another are qualities you both possess. Equally so, the qualities you don't like are also your own reflection. Okay, so they're realizing that no longer will, I did say that if you have been projecting any sort of anger or qualities, do not be so hard on yourself, because it's a human part of yourself, but also recognize those patterns and release those patterns. Like the 5 of Swords could be like that projection issues, projecting onto other people wrongfully without realizing, or it could be intentionally so, but knowing that, you know, that whatever it is that you guys are disdain or not liking about this journey, about one another, be very careful and choosy about what you say or you put out to the universe, especially about your twin, because essentially you're talking bad about yourself. So in a way, divine feminines are saying divine masculines, and vice versa, because this can be for both ways. When you speak ill of your twin flame, you're basically speaking ill of yourself. So in a way, wish well for those who have negative things or nasty things to say about you or about your twin, or whatever that came out of your mouth too, or their mouth. It's important to forgive, as well as recognize that sometimes when you are dealing with inner child wounds, there will be a lot of projecting issues happening from the inner child onto the dynamic. So it's important to not take it so personal, and to remove yourself and to recognize what the difference between projecting and the difference between not projecting, okay? Or intaking too much, okay? So divine masculines, if you are projecting outwardly anger or whatnot towards your divine feminine, or playing the blame game, or whatnot, or just not taking responsibility, or just know that when you're projecting out onto your divine feminine, you're only projecting out onto yourself. So it's just vice versa, okay? So be very mindful of that. Divine Feminine's also saying, give thanks for the blessings of love soon to come your way. Know that you deserve to be and have all that your heart truly desires. I love that. So it's about gratitude. You guys are practicing gratitude, being thankful for what is in your life. Also, the love that's coming your way. I did say that there's a new beginning, a new romantic cycle begins, as well as a blossoming abundance that they're referring to. So, Divine Masculines, this abundance that you're getting right now, whether it's recognition, whether it's financial gains, whether it's stability, whether it's mental stability, clarity, whatever it may be, give thanks for the blessings of love that the divine has been helping with you as well, okay? And show gratitude, because, you know, you deserve that love. You deserve this abundance, okay? This is masculine to feminine messages. Trust. Oh yes, trust. Transformation occurs through acceptance. Wow, guys, I just said acceptance is the key for forgiveness. Once you accept the current situation, it will automatically transform. So right now, Divine Masculines, if they dealt with any form of childhood issues, they're learning to release any trust issues. So if your Divine Masculines dealt with any form of trust issues in the past, that will be released. Also for you, Divine Feminine, they're saying and asking for you to trust them, to trust that they're releasing, to trust that they're transforming, to trust that they're awakening and coming towards you when the time is right in divine timing. So they're learning to trust the journey, they're learning to surrender, and they're learning to trust in the divine more so than their fear-based mentalities, which is great. So Divine Masculine, Divine Feminine, romance, Cupid arrow strike. Oh my gosh, guys, a new romantic cycle begins and Cupid's arrow strike. I was feeling that Sagittarius energy. Arrow that struck through the heart right now. I said that, you know, it's funny that this is coming out on the masculine end and then the romantic cycle is on the feminine. So you guys are definitely mirroring one another. The romance is kicking back up, especially with the 7th house energy being around. Okay, and if they weren't romantic at one point, they're going to be romantic fairly soon in the future. Playfulness. Laughter is the best therapy. Have some fun together. Remember, love is the greatest healer. Love it. So Divine Masculines are into that playful like energy, that dolphin energy, okay, being free as a butterfly, being very playful, not taking things so seriously as well, which is a great thing. Okay, this kind of is that Queen of Wands energy, being playful, not taking things too seriously, that Sagittarius energy, okay. It's also about bringing humor into the situation, not as well as if your Divine Masculine is kind of jokester or bringing kind of sense of humor in this way. Maybe that's the way that they want to approach you, is in more of a light-hearted way, more playful energy, you know, flirtatious energy. If they're too much in the playful energy and not taking things too seriously, it's just to bring more lightheartedness into this dynamic, okay, rather than all this heavy feeling, the sadness feeling that you've been feeling, especially with depression, Divine Feminine. They're trying to make you laugh. They're trying to make you go like, it's okay, cheer up, you know, I love you, you know. I love that. That's really cute in my opinion. It's just for me. But okay, I'm gonna do some separate love notes. You know me, separate self-made love notes for each person. At the bottom of the deck, we have, I fear that I don't deserve you. So this is a collective thing that you guys are both feeling right now. You guys are feeling kind of like that fear energy, like I stated, of feeling like you guys don't deserve this journey, that you don't deserve one another. I feel like you guys kind of put each other on a pedestal, and that needs to be released right now. No one is better than the other, but also I feel like out of love reasons or out of inadequacy reasons from your childhood or sadness, whatever it may be, you guys don't let that fear overtake you guys feeling like you guys don't deserve this. It did say know that you deserve to be and have all that your heart truly desires, okay? So if you feel like you don't deserve this, yes, you do, all right? So just letting you know that right now. Okay, so feminine to masculine, I'm gonna go ahead and I fantasize of running off together. Oh my gosh, guys. So yes, you guys are wanting to run off together. So that's just a fantasy of theirs. The divine feminines are saying to the divine masculine. Another thing they're saying is, "Aw, I want to give you flowers." Oh, wow. So, yes, divine masculines, you guys deserve flowers too. Okay, the funny thing is there's flowers energy here. There's flowers energy here. I also see that divine masculines, it could be an energy of them like wanting to give flowers to themselves. Okay, so that's a thing. Another thing, divine feminine to divine masculine, your body. Oh, okay, so there's that sexual energy I was feeling. So that kundalini awakening right now, divine feminines are definitely feeling that, and they're definitely loving your body, divine masculines, or they feel your body against theirs, especially in the dream state or in the physical, whatever it may be, but your body provides some form of warmth or protection reasons. Okay, also the moon in that background is really standing out for me right now, so it has to do with the moon cycles, okay, currently. So divine feminine to divine masculine, age gap. Whoa, so there could be some form of age gap between you both. It could be an indication or a clarification as far as that goes when it comes to your journey. But however, an age gap could be a thing that could be the conflicting thing. What if, okay, so the conflicting thing could be, our karmic thing is this age gap, worrying about what other people may think because of this age gap. Okay, so it could be like either the divine feminine's older or the divine masculine's older, younger, older, whatever it may be. Usually in situations with twins, one will be older, but they have more of a younger heart. And then the other one will be younger, but have more of an older soul. So, you know, that's why it works out. Divine feminine to divine masculine. I'm on my way. What? So, okay. So divine feminines are on my way towards success. I'm on my way towards fully healing myself. I'm on my way towards being open to this love, or feeling like I deserve this love. I'm on my way towards fulfillment, okay, or full transformation. So that's a great sign as well, okay. Really cool. And then it says right here, it's like you put a spell on me. Oh, okay, divine masculines. You could be a magician of some sort. You guys could be powerful manifestors. Okay, it could be that you guys are maybe participating in some form, like I did say earlier, that if you guys were practicing witchcraft or any form of magic, I feel like maybe the masculines are now realizing more about their powers, or about the powers that they have, and they're learning that they are really powerful manifestors and that they can manifest anything that they want, abundance, love, whatever it may be. Okay, so definitely it's like recognizing, you know, the dynamic, the pull between one another. You guys are definitely pulled like magnets to one another. Okay, and also there's no spell work or anything of that matter. Like, I don't condone any form of love spells or anything. That is something that I don't agree with, to put something against someone's will. Be very careful and mindful when you are dabbling in that, just letting you know. However, this is just figurative of speech, letting you know that, like the song, like you guys are gravitated to one another. Okay, all right, so then we have passed on loved ones. Yes, love it. So passed on loved ones, it could be that they are healing sadness from passed on loved ones that they had. So they're probably healing from a loss of, you know, soulmate can represent person, plate, like family, friends. It could be animal, whatever it may be that was important to them. Their passed on loved ones are helping on this journey for sure, but they're also healing from any sort of loss that they had in their past, whether it was physical. Okay, I feel like it's more so physical, but they're definitely helping. So masculine to feminine, right here we have, I just want you to be happy. Yes, so that's that playfulness energy. Oh my gosh. So yeah, they want you to be happy. They want to bring a smile to your face, divine feminine, especially if you've been going through some form of sadness. They just want to make you smile. I'm spying on your social media. Oh, okay. So divine masculines are definitely watching you from afar. Could also represent this hold your vision card right here. Probably the vision is on you. okay? I'm also seeing third eye awakenings happening for the divine masculines as well, but they're definitely, if you don't have any social media divine feminine, that means that they're also spying on like you in the dream state or you in a spiritual sense, okay? So just letting you know. I want to travel the world with you. Wow. So yeah, wanting to travel could be why this butterfly spirit is here and blossoming abundance. So they definitely, and then the world card right here as well. So wanting to travel the world with you. You guys could be at a distance as well. You guys could be at some form of distance, a long distance or short distance, does not matter. They definitely want to create this abundance so they're able to travel with you in the future once, you know, this quarantine mess, all of that, you know, is lifted up. But it's definitely a fantasy of theirs. And it's funny because divine feminines, you guys started off with, I fantasize of running off together. So you guys are definitely mirroring each other in some sort form of way. You guys are thinking about traveling. This one, our love shall last for eternity. Oh my gosh. So divine masculines are saying divine feminine, don't worry, our love is eternal. It's like the world, it's like a cycle. It keeps going lifetime after lifetime, okay? So remember that. Then I learned so much from you. Oh. So if they're watching your social media, divine feminine, it could mean that they are learning from you on social media, or it can mean that they learn so much from you on this journey in a spiritual sense, and that they're thanking you for helping them on this awakening process, okay? So definitely they look up to you in some sort of sense, and they learn from you on this journey, okay? Especially typically since the divine feminine energy wakes up first, then the divine masculine definitely catches up later. Oh yes, okay, so sense of humor, yes, playfulness. So divine masculines are in this sense of humor, probably cracking jokes or something, so don't take it so personal, divine feminine, okay? Just want to make you know that if they're laughing or not taking things as serious as you would like them to be, like, don't place so much expectations on this journey. Learn to be more playful and like the dolphin spirit, learn to be like not so serious. So divine masculines are definitely telling divine feminines to cheer up, okay? Especially if you're going through any form of sadness, you know, smile, laugh, focus on things that make you happy rather than what makes you sad, okay? So you are the sun and moon to my world. Oh my gosh, though. Okay, so the moon, the sun, and all of that, I did say you guys are both the sun, the moon, and the stars together. So definitely you are their world, divine feminine, okay? And you are their light. I did state that divine feminine, you guys been holding the light for sure, like the candle right here in the dark, that's you. You're the one that lights the room up when it's dark to show the way, okay? Also, right here, we have divine intervention. Wow, okay, so this is something like if you guys are in physical separation, this is for a reason. This is because there is divine intervention happening. The divine is also teaching you guys how to learn to surrender and to let go of the past, you know, in order to move forward for this journey, okay? Also, the divine is intervening and helping you guys. Passed on loved ones are helping you guys in this dynamic together to form this connection, this union, okay, to help heal on both ends. So divine intervention is needed and is necessary. And if divine masculines have left or physically removed their energy away from you or have went through a physical separation, it is for a reason, okay? So the divine is all orchestrating this and how it's supposed to go. So the divine masculines, it's good because the divine masculines, when they pull away, they're listening to their intuition and they're listening to the divine. So it's a good thing in a way. Like, so when it happens, it seems like a tragedy, okay? It seems like that tower card, like it feels like your whole world is rocked. It feels like a complete death. But however, it's needed in order for the new dynamic, a new love to come through, whether this is a past, like an old person coming through, or a new lover, whether it is, it's all new energy is what spirit is saying, okay? And then last but not least, from divine masculine, divine feminine, we have you kind of intimidate me. So wow, okay. So they're saying right now that you guys are kind of doing that I fear that I don't deserve you type of thing. They're kind of intimidated, especially if they watch you on social media and your transformation, divine feminine, they see you as their world or as the sun and moon, so that kind of intimidates them in some form or fashion. But it's just fear-based energy, ego-based energy that they're learning to release and let go, okay? So it's like that whole notion, like I said, I will always say, don't put your partner on a pedestal or to idolize somebody or your twin, so much so to the point where you lose yourself, okay, or where you lose your self-confidence in yourself, okay. That's not the direction divine wants you to go. Know your self-worth, know your power, know that you are deserving of this love, and to be open for this new cycle to come through. Okay, this is really great signs right here. I'm gonna go ahead and end this off right here. I'm gonna put a chime to you guys. Thank you so much for watching. Okay, release and let go of the old and allow for this to come in. And the fact that we had sexual union at the bottom of the deck right here is a great sign of you two coming together. Okay, could possibly be some sexual energy exchanging in the future or now, if that's not happening. But either or, it seems like from now, Libra new moon, all the way to the blue moon, Hunter moon, there's a lot of transformation happening, a lot of healing for the both of you. Okay, so give each other time. Okay, learn to forgive and let go, and bring more playful energy into the mix. Okay, and show gratitude for all of this transformation and positive changes that are coming in your life, whether you can see them in the physical or not. Okay, so much love. Thank you for watching. See you guys in my next video.
影は重なってゆく果てしなく遠く限りなく深く交わった運命のように何度も掴んで何度も失ってやっと巡り会えたこと空が血を求め花が雨を待ち夜が明日を来るように二つの心が一つだったことこんなにも求めてたの白いバラの花びら一つ二つ散るとき二人の